Hey guys, welcome to Emory. We're going to talk to you today about the research experience that we offer to our residents. My name's Callie Medin and I'm a current research resident.
I'm Medin and Williams, and I also am a current research resident. And just wanted to give you guys a little background information about some of the things that are available to you if you were to come to Emory. We have a myriad of opportunity, from basic science research to clinical research to translational opportunities, advanced degree programs, and chances to build health systems around the world with our global health out track. From research opportunities, so we're fully supported for a 2-year sabbatical. Typically, folks leave between their PGY2 and PGY3 year, and it's encouraged to be able to pursue these opportunities, but absolutely not required. As far as the basic science track goes, we have opportunities in transplant immunology, sepsis, CT surgery, cancer surgery, as well as vascular surgery, with clinical tracks that include every facet of surgery, public health, global health, and then QI opportunities as well. Some of the translational research includes some of the things that we're doing in our surgical oncology division, where we're studying a myriad of things, a myriad of disease processes, and even participating in RCTs as well. As far as advanced degree programs, we've had folks who've gone on to get MBAs, MPHs, MSCRs, which Kelly's going to talk about a little bit later on here. And then for the people that are addicted to a couple extra years in the lab, they can pursue a PhD. One of our special opportunities that I think is very unique to our program versus a lot of other programs is our collaborative efforts with King's College in London. There's 2 different tracks. There's a basic science track here where it's fully funded 1 to 3 years with the possibility of a PhD. And you can look into a myriad of different basic science fields there. And then there's this clinical track at the Denmark Hill campus, and it's fully funded for a single year, where you're participating in a number of these surgeries and under the direct mentorship of Dr. Nigel Heaton there as well.
We currently have 16 residents on research sabbaticals, and I'm just going to take you through what everyone's doing in their projects so you can get a sense of really the scope of our research opportunities here at Emory. In our transplant immunology lab, Eileen Johnson is working under Dr. Larson, who's one of our transplant surgeons, and she's researching the interaction of the microvirome with transplant immunity. This is a photo of some of our research residents performing surgeries on primates as part of their transplant immunology research program. In our sepsis and immunology lab, which is led by Dr. Craig Cooper-Smith, we have Jerome, David, and Jerison, who are doing research on sepsis and immunology. In our cardiothoracic surgery lab, Dr. Silverman and Dr. King are working under the mentorship of Drs. Padala and Guyton. They're actually performing mitral valve repairs on pigs and then tracking those animal models to look at outcomes. We have a few different opportunities in vascular surgery. Carson Hoffman is working at the VA under Dr. Brewster, focusing on mesenchymal stem cell modulation in PVD. And then Sagar Bakshi has a specific interest in biotech, and so he's actually doing a fellowship in conjunction with the Georgia Institute of Technology, looking at the biomechanics of thrombosis, which is pretty cool and unique, I think. In the surgical oncology lab, we have a few different tracks. Jess Kielsen and myself are working under Drs. Mythel and Lazinski, focusing on GI malignancies and cancer immunology. And the 2 of us are both getting our MSCR, which, if for those of you who are not familiar, it's a master's in clinical research. So in that track, which is fully funded by Emory, we are learning how to run clinical trials, learning how to write grants, and then getting a basic understanding of stats and epidemiology. And then Kirsten Beecher, it has a specific interest in melanoma in the immune microenvironment. And so she's doing research under Dr. Lowe, who's one of our melanoma surgeons. Constance Schreckengos is our global health scholar. She's currently doing a 2-year research fellowship in Bolivia, where she's focusing on trauma and health services research. She's not the first to do this global health track. And so here's some photos of our former research residents down in Bolivia working with schools and hospitals there. Courtney Meyer is our trauma and public health scholar. She's getting her MPH through Emory and then is working under the mentorship of Randy Smith, who's one of our attendings at Grady, as well as Craig Cooper-Smith, who's a critical care attending here at Emory. We have a myriad of opportunities in quality improvement. Jesse Codner is mostly focusing on QI at Emory under Dr. Sharma. Annabeth West and Jess Labib are our QI scholars at the VA, where we have a very close partnership. Here's some photos of our research residents presenting at conferences, networking, and then overall having a good time with their teams outside of the hospital.
So we can't emphasize more the opportunity that we have here at Emory. We get to work with people that are considered legends in the field of surgery. We get to grow in their labs. We get to pick their brains every single day. We get to benefit from their mentorship, and we get to be a part of a legacy that's much bigger than us.
In addition to those opportunities, we as surgical residents, we love our jobs. But for those of us who choose to go into the lab, it is pretty nice to have a few years away from your clinical duties. If, some people choose to plan families during that time, a lot of us get advanced degrees, and just overall to break up residency, it can be really nice for those of us who want to do that. The final thing that we want to talk about is truly how optional this research track is. Emory is an academic program through and through, but there's absolutely no pressure to go into the lab. And whatever we decide, that our administration really completely supports us in that. And I think that's pretty unique among academic programs, and it's something that we really pride ourselves in.
Absolutely. Feel free to contact us. There are a ton of different research opportunities. I know you all have a ton of different interests. There's always somebody there that's done what you're probably interested in. You can reach us on the Emory Gen Surg Instagram, as well as Emory Surgery on Twitter. And then our individual emails are available online as well. Thank you guys for the opportunity to be able to talk to you.
Thank you.